Look, the president's been an unwavering and committed ally to Israel and the Jewish people. And frankly, the remarks that have been made by a number of Democrats and failed to be called out by Democrat leadership is frankly abhorrent, and it's sad, and it's something that should be called by name. It shouldn't be put in a watered-down resolution. It should be done the way the Republicans did it when Steve King made terrible comments. We called it out by name, we stripped him of his committee memberships, and we'd like to see Democrats follow suit.
But I ask, first of all, you mentioned Steve King. The president, correct me if I'm wrong, has not condemned Steve King. What he said, praising white supremacy. Has the president publicly come out and said anything
I
to
speak on
criticize or
behalf of the
condemn?
president on a number of topics, and I've talked about that a number of times, and I'd refer you back to those comments where I used words like abhorrent and unacceptable.
Yes or no? Does the president truly believe that Democrats hate Jews?
I am not going to comment on a potentially leaked document. I can tell you what I can tell you.
Does he think Democrats hate Jewish people, as he said on the South
I
Lawn?
think that they've had a lot of opportunities over the last few weeks to condemn some abhorrent comments. I'm trying to answer. If you'd stop talking, I'll finish my statement. The president has had and laid out clearly his position on this matter. Democrats have had a number of opportunities to condemn specific comments and have refused to do that. That's a question, frankly, I think you should ask Democrats what their position is, since they're unwilling to call this what it is and call it out by name and take actual action against members who have done things like this, like the Republicans have done when they had the same opportunity.
I want to ask about Paul Manafort, but I just want to be very clear. You're not answering the question. Is there a reason?
I believe I answered it twice.
You didn't say yes or no. Does he really believe Democrats hate Jews? I'm just trying to get a sense of that.
I think that's a question you ought to ask the Democrats.
Isn't that kind of rhetoric just sort of beneath everybody? And do you think that the president has thought at all, going into this 2020 campaign, that the rhetoric just needs to be lowered? Whether it's talking about Democrats, the media, immigrants, or should we just plan on hearing the president use the same kind of language that we heard in 2016 and all through the first couple of years of this administration?
Look, I think that the real shame in all of this is that Democrats are perfectly capable of coming together and agreeing on the fact that they're comfortable ripping babies straight from a mother's womb or killing a baby after birth, but they have a hard time condemning the type of comments from Congresswoman Omar. I think that is a great shame. The president has been clear on what his position is, certainly what his support is for the people and the community of Israel. And beyond that, I don't have anything further for you,
I think
Jim.
that just sort of drags down the rhetoric in the debate when you're saying something that's just patently untrue. I mean, obviously
Stating their policy positions is not patently untrue.
Democrats don't hate Jewish people. It's just silly. It's not true.
I think they
So-
should call out their members by name, and we've made that clear. I don't have anything further to April.
But the president, you know,
Sorry, Jim.
his
April, go
rhetoric
ahead.
after Charlottesville saying that there are very fine people on both sides in Charlottesville, essentially suggesting that there are very fine people in the Nazis.
That's not at all what the president was stating. Not at any point. The president has been incredibly clear and consistently and repeatedly condemned hatred, bigotry, racism in all of its forms, whether it's in America or anywhere else, and to say otherwise is simply untrue. April.
That's kind of along what I was asking, two questions, but that's kind of along what I was asking. Since the president did say that in Charlottesville, some very fine people on both sides, has he, in your opinion, or has he, or us, because I don't remember it, condemned the neo-Nazis in Charlottesville for their actions against the Jewish Americans there?
The president has condemned neo-Nazis and called them by name, which is what we are asking Democrats to do when they see the same type of hatred. Deborah.
Also, can we,
Sorry, I'm making, Deborah, go ahead.
One more.